Hi, Robert. How you doing? So here's where we're at. We're in week 5, assignment 2, and I just want to draw your attention back to week 4, assignment 2, and week 4, assignment 2 up at the top of the page, and also in your post. Um, I I wanted you to start thinking last week about designing your background pages, um, and that's why I had this here listed as this is required. As described in the week's welcome video, you should begin considering the background pages that will house your work. So I didn't see you address that request back in week 4, assignment 2. So subsequently, we don't see that over here in week 5, assignment 2. And this is really critical because we're at a critical point right now in the class. You're going to turn your final in here in a Tuesday night, I think, and here it is Saturday night, and I haven't seen any background pages at all yet. Nor have I seen you really address many of the a lot of the comments that your peers have you talked about in your reviews and so on and so forth. So I guess what I'm saying is that at this point I think we should really see a lot more progress in this. It's not too late. You can get it together, and I have got some really good suggestions and recommendations to get you there. So let's just take a look at the work. The good thing is the work is great. This is for your publication design. And this piece is great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this piece, although I would like to see a 2-column grid over here on page 1, like you have over here on page 2. I also think that this, or is that a 2-column grid? It looks like, and that gutter should be a little bit wider as well. 2-column grid over there would be great as well. Likewise and likewise there. You have a 2-column grid here, so that's good. And then what I'd like to see you do that, I'm going to close that down because we know what it looks like, right? So let's go ahead and close that down. And I just want to go over here to, Bernard had a really nice presentation. Let me see. Where was that? Okay, take a look at the way that that he's presenting his work. Okay, this is all in the portfolio page. So in other words, what he's doing is he's making this background page and then he's putting all his work on the background page as opposed to just showing us photographs of the work. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a presentation. And I really want you to take a look at how he presented his websites and his banners, and really beautiful presentation. And you can see this. I mean, all of the students' work is in the discussion board. So feel free to take a look at how your classmates are presenting their work. But this page right here is really what I wanted to draw your attention to, because as you have that publication design that I just closed down, well, look at how this student presented it, and with a nice background page, consistent. The look at the typography; it's in the same spot every page. So, and then this is just beautiful. And I really think that your presentation could use this kind of final finishing touches, as it were, to add interest to the presentation. And again, please don't just submit a bunch of separate pieces like you've done here, because that will not grade well for your final. So really like to see you get this together into more of a presentation. And this is your website, which is great, but I don't see your digital media piece. So in other words, let me see, you've got your packaging. I'm going to close that because we don't need that anymore. Then you've got your website, and then you had your what was that? Your what the heck was that? I'm sorry. Your packaging, your publication, and your website. So what we need is um, we need your second digital media piece. So if we go up here and we see you've got your website, and then you need one other example a web banner or something like that would be great. So you'll need to get that together. Now, over here, I just want to take you over here to the course announcements. And let's take a look over here. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get to the course announcements so that we can. Well, there's a couple of things I would like to show you, but for some reason there we go. Okay, so we've got all of these, all the way from week 2 up to week 6. There's so many videos and different sources in here, and there's videos, and then there's more videos, and then there's examples of portfolios, as you can see, and then it's just chock full of stuff that you can use to put your final portfolio, final presentation together. So I'd love to see you point yourself in that direction, and if you need any help at all, or you have any questions or comments whatsoever, please feel free to get with me. Okay, thanks very much.